I'm here this evening with Ava Phab. How you doing today?
Good, you, Troy?
Not bad. How's your summer been?
Good. Not ready for it to be over.
It's not many more weeks, is it? By the time this comes out, well, actually, no, you'll be mid next week, so mid August when this comes out. So you only have like a week or so left before school starts. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? Senior
Yeah,
year.
not ready.
Not ready for it at all, huh? So you had a busy summer though. Had a real
Yeah.
busy summer.
Mhm.
Um, Start with got third at AAU State. We'll yell at Allie Joe about your seating and should have been second at AAU State, but got to go down to Florida, top team, 11-0. How was your experience down there?
Oh, it was good. It's fun every year. Well, that was my second year going down. It's
Yeah.
fun. Got to meet a lot of new people. We had a fun
So
team.
yeah, you did have a fun team. Anybody on the team, that maybe new this year that you became good friends with, or maybe surprised at actually how they were compared to, like seeing them in the season?
Um, I feel there was like a lot of well-known girls on the team, but I haven't really like wrestled with a lot of them. A girl from my school was on our same team, but yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was fun to have just some different girls down there this year that
Like
are
Jamie.
again, yeah, like Jamie. Jamie's always fun to have. She's crazy. As far as uh, going 11-0 down there, how was the competition level? Every match.
Oh, I had a lot of tough competition. I think there was like 5 or 6 matches that I went like all 3 periods, and at least three of them that were very, very close.
Who do you
So,
think? What's the down there? What's the toughest state besides Iowa? We'll say Iowa's the toughest.
I had a close match with Maryland.
Maryland, yeah, they were really good. I was kind of they were kind of a new team this year.
The
The other thing,
the
no,
Hammer School, I don't know where that was from.
yeah,
I don't.
I can't remember either. But yeah, there's
Yeah.
some tough teams and tough states. That Southeast is getting tougher than it has been in the past, and really big
Mhm.
into girls wrestling. You also placed first at USA State and went up to Fargo. Is this your second trip up to Fargo? Also, first
No, that
trip?
was first.
First
Yeah.
trip to Fargo. What was it like to walk out into that arena? I mean, not arena. I
Um,
mean, that's a football field, but how was that?
I think it was very intimidating. I got really nervous. It was not good.
Well, you still, I mean, what did you go 2-2? Is that right?
Yeah. Hmm.
2-2, first year at Fargo. Um, you're kind of an unknown. Even last year, you kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't know the
Yep.
name, and then this year ranked real high all year long, placed fifth at state this year. Um, what do you think some of the things have been that has kind of jumped you ahead of a lot of competition, kind of made you into like next year, you're gonna be one of the top two ranked people at 170 at 2A. What have you done to get to that point?
Club wrestling all the time.
What club do you go to?
DWC in Dubuque is just like a local one.
Gotcha. Just Dubuque Wrestling Club.
Yeah.
Who are your coaches? Both. Let's start with club coaches and then your high school coaches.
Club coaches is Eddie Smith and Worm Buffelli, Jeremy Buffelli.
And then
We call
you
him
got
by Worm.
Golly Worm. Like I like it. And then you got a new high school coach coming in this year for your senior year.
Yeah.
Right? Excited about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully it'll be
So
good.
I'm sure it'll be fine. One of the things that I forgot to mention down in Florida, you are going to be the second in the new tradition of getting the podcast singlet. Taya had the
Oh,
first year,
yep.
and I'm
Yep.
going to tell you once she wore it, she had some great matches. I watched her in that. So, um,
Well,
what's your
hopefully.
thoughts on what's your thoughts on getting that? Get to wear that singlet and pass that down next year.
An honor to get it,
I, That's
and
exciting. I mean,
hopefully.
I think it's fun. I can't wait to see how many years that singlet lasts. Was it could be, it could be done after next year. Who knows?
Yeah.
Depends
I hope
what. But
not.
We'll get a new singlet. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, Taya's. Let's talk about Taya because I know you and Taya are ended up being good friends through wrestling. Um, but let's maybe not just Taya, but what the sport of wrestling and friendships. What do you think is like? Is that the most important thing you've gained out of the sport of wrestling? Maybe not the
Friendship,
most important, but friendships. But is I mean, it's amazing how many people you
kind of.
know
Yeah.
from the sport of wrestling. That
Kind of. Yeah.
is to me, it's crazy to see how many people get connected through the sport, and especially summer wrestling, both USA and AAU. Man, you just meet a lot of people. I think it's
Yeah.
really cool.
Some of my closest
Um,
friends are wrestlers because a lot of people like when you go to practice, I feel like people at school, they're like, oh, you go to practice so much, you know?
yeah, but that's who you're with, man. It's who you're with
Yeah.
all the time. Let's start let's go all the way back and let's go through to where we're going to get to at some point in time. When did you start wrestling?
My eighth grade year.
Eighth grade year. And why did you decide to go out for wrestling?
It was as a joke, just with my friends. The social studies teacher was the coach, and I had him in class, so we kind of
And
got a group to do it.
nice. And when did it become not a joke and something that you actually really liked?
My freshman year.
Freshman year. And
I
how did you do your
I'd say my eighth grade year. Towards the end, I was like, oh,
towards the end?
yeah.
Did you start doing club your eighth grade year? Did you not until later?
No, I think I started after my freshman year for club.
Gotcha. Is that when you started making bigger jumps,
Yeah,
wrestling more full time? Gotcha.
yeah.
So through your freshman, sophomore, junior year, you have 86 wins. You're going to be close to that 100 wins, probably hit that 100 pins too, because most of the matches tend to end that way. What are some of the things that you think you've done to get to that point? I mean, what's your weightlifting program like at Western Dubuque?
Well, we have a summer weightlifting program, so that's what I've been doing lately, and that's 3 times a week. And then I'll lift at home sometimes,
Okay. And then you said you go to club. How many times a week you go to club?
3 times.
Two more parts of wrestling, nutrition. Are you it does your team concentrate on nutrition? Is it something that you've really done well on, or is that one of
No.
the areas that maybe you could improve on?
No, my team doesn't really focus on it, but I try to eat good
You do.
during the season and even off season.
And then the last part is that mental training. Do you guys do anything with mindset?
I mean, like we like talk about it, but it's not really a big thing really at our school. Mm.
Gotcha. That's something I'm going to try to concentrate a little bit more on is the
And
mindset. I
yeah,
think that might be some of the areas that I'm missing out on is getting better at our mindset. So, have you being going into your senior year, have you looked at any colleges at this point
yeah, I looked at Wartburg.
at Wartburg? So, what did you want to be when let's look at some options. So maybe other coaches because I know I actually do have a few college coaches that watch this and find people through this.
Mhm.
What are some of the things that you may want to do when you get all out of school
I've thought about like nutritionist, dietitian, or athletic training, or something with athletics and stuff.
and you definitely want to wrestle in college?
Yeah,
Okay. How far away from home are you willing to go?
I don't know. I don't. That's the part where I don't know.
You don't know that for sure. You
Yeah,
and your mom are pretty close, aren't you?
yeah,
I got a chance to talk to her down in Florida this year. She's a really nice lady. That was cool that they came down to watch. That was
yeah.
pretty awesome. How was her trip down to Florida?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Did she,
It's-
so on well, I'm trying to think of where I should go with this whole college thought. Have you thought about 2 year schools at all?
Yeah, it's been a thought.
Been a thought. Not
Yeah.
I didn't know. I like just
Some
trying
of
to
them are
help.
cheaper.
They are cheaper.
Yeah.
Don't always, you do wrestle a lot of the same meets. Just kind of depends. Teams, that Division 3, NCAA D3.
Mhm.
Man, there's a lot of them in Iowa. Wartburg, obviously, probably the best one in Iowa for sure. Uh,
Yeah,
but there's so many different options. Uh, any chance you might look at Iowa State, Iowa?
maybe.
Maybe. See how we do it. See how our year finishes off.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'll probably just focus on this year or this season.
Very good. Um, your team, how many people are on the team?
Ooh. I think last year we had 27 maybe.
27. That's a really nice sized team. What
Yeah.
would you say like the vibe of the team is? Is it uh maybe describe the culture of the team?
It's good. We all bond. I think every team should bond, and ours does a really good job of that. And I don't know, we always have fun at meets, and sometimes we'll like. I feel like our team bonding is like every like when we're at a tournament, we'll all mess around on the mats and stuff before tournaments or duels or whatever. That's always fun.
Is there maybe something that you can think of a moment in time where maybe your team definitely became a family? Is there maybe a duel that you guys came together at or a tournament where everything kind of clicked?
Um, Probably Hempstead, our Hempstead duel against them. It's always big every year.
That's
And I think that's where our team really bonds and we go crazy.
How does the dual team look for next year as far as having a dual team tournament?
I think pretty good.
Pretty good. Full team, should be a full team with that many people.
I'm
If you can
hoping.
if you can get everybody in the right spots, that's the problem. Like our
Yeah.
team, I'm gonna have about a third of the team is between like three weight classes. So trying to get everybody to spread out somewhere
Yeah.
is
We're
sometimes the
like that in
problem.
some areas. But
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm excited about. I'm hoping that dual team tournament becomes something bigger than just what they have for next year. It seems kind of small to me, having only two teams in the regional and eight teams in the end. But I don't know,
Yeah.
not my choice. When you look at kind of where you started eighth grade, when we look back at the girls now coming up, and some of them will go out because there was a joke or their friends get together. But what do you hope that maybe by watching you and what you've done and maybe your teammates have done, what do you hope that the younger girls see and maybe take from you guys?
Like what I hope like the kids see like all the work we've put in like in the off season and going to all these fun tournaments and like that makes it like wrestling more enjoyable, being able to go to all these fun tournaments, meeting new people. I hope like the girls see that it's fun and they try it.
What are some of the things that people might not guess? Something about Ava Fab that maybe people wouldn't know. Maybe a hobby, maybe something goofy that you do.
So, um,
What do you do outside of wrestling?
I live on a farm.
What do you have? What got animals?
We had cattle, but we don't have them right now. Mostly crops. We have like
Mostly crop
dogs and
now.
cats. Or dog
How many?
and
How many? Are you a dog or a cat person or both?
dog.
Okay. What kind of dog do you get? What are the? Do you have dogs inside the house? Because sometimes farms we don't have dogs inside the house. I know that for a fact. No dogs in the house. So what do you?
Mm-mm.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have one red heeler. I meant like a dog.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
So now that you have a red heeler, do you watch Bluey and no,
No.
not. I think Bluey is an awesome show, by the way. But do you have any hobbies though? I mean, anything that you do?
I
You
like
like
to
to draw,
fish.
fish?
Yep.
I think fishing is, for some reason, wrestling and fishing go hand in hand. I don't fish. I can't fish for crap. I hate it. But I don't hate fishing. I get bored to death. So did you go fishing this year down in Florida?
Oh yeah, deep sea fishing, yeah.
Did you do it the year before
Yep.
also? Have you caught anything?
Yeah, I caught one. I caught like three this year.
Nice. Anything
But
big?
no.
No. Did it was at Bowen. Bowen caught
Yeah,
something that they
it's
they had
big.
they're mounted. Man,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want to mount it after they told me the price it cost to mount. It's stupid expensive.
Yeah.
Um, Now, if you didn't have wrestling in your life, what other sports do you like to do?
I did track. So
You were
proud.
never a volleyball, were you ever a volleyball person?
Yeah, I did it seventh and eighth grade, I think. Seventh,
I,
maybe.
I would just, I guess, of course, standing next to me, everybody's kind of tall anyway, but I just thought
Yeah,
maybe with your height, you might have been a good volleyball player. Do you do track? You don't do track anymore?
I
Or
did it
do you?
last year. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year.
Gotcha. What events did you do
I threw.
through?
Yep.
How'd that go for you?
I qualified for state.
Nice.
Yep.
So, food, probably one of my favorite subjects. I keep getting rounder every year. After weigh-ins, what's your go-to?
Probably banana and like sandwich.
What kind of sandwich do you go with?
Just like turkey and cheese.
Turkey and cheese. That's kind of the basic, I think, that almost everybody goes, something like the turkey
Yeah.
cheese sandwich, banana. Now, if you can go out to eat anywhere, where would you go?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. What's your favorite?
Just any type of pasta. I'm a pasta
Any
person.
pasta person? Are we breadsticks and salad on top of that pasta
Yep.
because we're at
Yep.
Olive Garden? All
Yep.
right. Uh, Guilty pleasure food, that food that you're like, oh my God, I absolutely have to have this.
Hmm. Ice cream pie.
What's your favorite ice cream?
I like plain
You're,
vanilla.
d- I'm a I can do vanilla. That's one of my favorites actually too. Vanilla chocolate, maybe a swirl, a soft serve or like hard ice cream. What's better?
Soft serve.
Soft serve. Okay. Me too. If you had your choice to go to Dairy Queen and you can get a Blizzard or you can get a pint of ice cream, what would you do?
Mm, probably a blizzard, I'd
I
say. Yeah.
I thought you might go for quantity and not quality there, because
I don't
I'll do the pint or even sometimes get a quart when my whole family is getting blizzards. So now in the Dubuque area, what's the best place to go out to eat?
Mm, well, we have an Olive Garden, but we go to Texas Roadhouse a lot. That's popular too.
Kind of that is. So at Texas Roadhouse, what's your favorite?
Steak,
How do you eat your steak? Now this is
medium,
important.
medium rare.
Medium. Okay, good girl. I thought you were gonna say something like well done or something. We'd have to like just end the interview right now.
No.
Uh, you get to travel. You've got to travel a little bit with wrestling, but is there a place, a bucket list vacation that you'd like to go on?
Probably Mexico.
Mexico, like Gulf Mexico, Cancun area, or
Me too.
yeah, I think I'd like to go to the Gulf too. I've been to Mexico once, but it was on the Pacific side and it was not super warm. Well, it was decent, but it wasn't like where we go down in Florida and the water's great. Um, if you had your opportunity after wrestling, do you think, I mean, you kind of would like to be around the sport or around sports. Do you think you want to coach or be an official?
Yeah. I
Is
think
there,
I'm gonna get my official license or whatever.
you'd like to be official, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't want to be an official, but I think that's great that you want to. Have you done any officiating, like a youth level?
No, but my friend has one, so that's why she she's done
It's
it, so I kind of want to do it.
It might be the way to go. It's like I get paid for every tournament, every meet.
Hmm.
Coaches don't get paid squat, so at least you make
Yeah.
some money, do some travel. We kind of talked about this a little bit, but specifically your story in wrestling, going from kind of going out as a joke to having a good freshman year, but then really, placing the last 2 years. Did you qualify your freshman year also? No. Okay. So qualifying, getting seventh, moving up to that fifth place position, coming into your senior year, probably going to be ranked very high. Um, the hard work you've put in. What do you hope that your story says to the next generation of girls coming up, those third, fourth, fifth graders?
Um, dedication. Like what you put into it is what you're gonna get out of it. Like if little kids, like if they put their heart into it, they're really gonna do good.
Have you watched much of those little kids wrestle? It's amazing how
Yeah,
good some of those little kids are right
yeah.
now. It just blows my mind. Now, on the opposite end of this, when you get old and gray like myself, and you're sitting there looking back on your years of wrestling, what do you think you're going to remember the most about the sport of wrestling?
Friendships.
Friendships.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big things. Um, when we look at wrestling, wrestling's full of lessons and life lessons. Coaches talk about this all the time. But what do you think the one big thing is that wrestling has taught you?
Like a life lesson.
Yeah, yeah,
The mind game. I think that's really taught me a lot. Just not getting into my head.
getting figuring out that yeah, your hardest opponent's yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very true, isn't it? Um, if we looked at years past, wrestle like a girl was probably a derogatory statement, but now I don't believe that at all any longer. Wrestling like a girl is quite amazing. What do you think it means to wrestle like a girl?
Um, go out and just know your stuff, I'd say.
Yeah, I like it. So the hardest thing I'm going to ask you, and it's been very helpful actually asking this question. When I come up with a tagline for a YouTube thumbnail, it's hard. I go through interviews, I talk to people, I talk to, I look back through and say, what did they talk about? What's something? Well, what do you think a good tagline for Ava Phab would be? If you could come up with your own tagline,
I have no clue.
you have no clue. What's something you really struggle
Like with wrestling?
with wrestling or anything? What's something that you struggle with?
Well, I'd say the mind game I struggle with a lot.
How have you? I'm going to try to come up with something here, but how do you come back after a tough loss? How do you, I mean, what's something that you say to yourself that gets you through maybe a tough loss and into that next match?
Like the I'm strong, that kind of stuff.
What is what do you hope to accomplish this next year?
State champ.
Okay. Um, what do you hope that I'm trying to come up with I'm trying to just throw some different things at you. Um, what would you tell somebody? What would you tell somebody in at regionals, a teammate of yours that loses in the semifinals and has to come back for third place? What would you tell them if, especially they're very upset that they lost? They were hoping to be in the finals, hoping to make state. Now they got the harder route. What are you going to tell that person uh, to get ready?
Like they're done.
Yeah, no, they're not done. They have the odd opportunity to come back. What would you do to tell that person, yeah, hey, you got to get ready. They're very upset.
Um, Pick yourself back up and go put all that you got back on the mat because you can still come back. Something like that.
All right. What happens if they lose that third place match? What are you telling them now?
Oh no.
That's a tough question. I won't
Yeah, I'm
force
not
you
good at like
that. Well, too bad you suck.
no. You had a good season. Something like that.
Yeah. So what do you tell yourself when you lose?
Me?
Yeah. Do you get really upset? Do
No,
you
I
get
don't.
down on yourself? Not
No,
too bad.
because
How so yourself?
as long as like, or I know like I put my heart into it and I went out and tried my hardest. You know, you're gonna get stuck in bad spots sometimes, and like you can get upset about that, but it's nothing to like dwell on, you know?
Very good. I think I can throw something through there. I think through that I can come up with a good tagline there. I think I've gotten through my questions that I ask. Um, but I always leave a little bit of time for yourself. Coming into your senior year, do you have anything that you'd like to, you know, let maybe teammates know, or just anything about wrestling in general? Any final thought for our interview today?
Um, I'd say like for new people, go out, do club. That helps a lot, and learn new moves. I watch a lot of stuff on like Instagram on like moves and stuff, and that helps a lot. And then like I'll go into practice and we'll try them and stuff.
So who do you watch? What are some of the people that you like to follow and stuff?
Oh,
Or does
um,
it,
there's like this ocean.
oh
Think
yeah,
of it. I don't.
Athletic Ocean.
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
some-
Yeah, I
something
watch a
like
lot of that
that.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
There's some really good stuff on there. As far
Yeah.
like Olympic level athletes, do you watch any of the do you like watch like Amit and Helen and
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't really know, don't really watch that. Like I see her all over, but like I've never
uh
really watched her wrestle.
you might find some she wrestles a little bit like you. I think you might find some stuff there. And
Yeah,
not upper weight, but kind of that middle upper weights. It's a different style than those little scrawny people.
I think it's her dedication's crazy about I like she was just pregnant or something
Oh
and
yeah.
she wrestled and I was like,
Yeah.
dang.
It's crazy tough. Yeah, it's you wrestle at probably in the state of Iowa, 170 might be the weight class. I
Hmm.
mean, it is one of the top weight class, and it has been probably the last 2 or 3 years. That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. And to be named in one of those top few positions in there, that's pretty impressive. So no,
Well,
you're always fun to talk to. You're always fun to be around. I'm glad you made the trip again down to Florida. Now that you have to give the singlet away, you got to go next year too.
yeah, I'm going.
So, all right, sounds good. Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate you. Um, I'm
Thank
gonna get
you.
ready. I'm gonna get ready for work, but hang on for 1 second. I gotta ask you a couple questions yet.
Okay.
All right.